Growing up, I would religiously go to church every Sunday. I would pray every day. But these rituals didn't change me. You know, because my parents were very strict. I learned to lie, to make takas from my parents, and I would meet with my boyfriend then, who I was dating for 3 years. At the age of 19, my husband and I got married. And because we were not ready for the responsibilities, we were not emotionally ready, the problems just kept coming, you know, and we would have fights on and on and on. Then we had 2 sons, and our 3rd child was born with Down syndrome. And apart from that, she also has hearing and speech impaired, and she's also physically disabled. My marriage kept falling apart. We separated 7 times. And in fact, we even went through the painful process of annulment. I consulted a friend of mine, and I asked her, you know, what should I do? I've been really wanting to make this marriage work. And she said, you know, I can bring you to a Bible study group. It's in CCF. And there, these people can pray for you. You can't do it on your own. So in this Bible study group, I met, you know, wonderful women. They were strangers to me, but they were so nice to me. They prayed for me. One woman even fasted for me. So I said, are they for real? So one of the pastor's wives said, when God gave me a husband, He never makes mistakes. And she also gave me a Bible, which I read until today. So I was so blessed by this Bible study group that I kept wanting to go back. I came to know who Jesus was and what He did for me on the cross. I knew Him, I knew His name, but I'd never had a personal relationship with Jesus. So on that day, I made that decision to receive Jesus as my Lord and Savior. However, in 2007, my marriage failed again, and I went through a very painful time in my life. The pain was excruciating, and I went through depression. I wanted my marriage back, but I guess the Lord had other plans for me. One of the lessons I learned from the failed marriage was the sin of idolatry. I realized that I loved my husband over God. He allowed me to lose my husband so that I will come to know Him in a very personal way. When I learned that I was forgiven of my sins, I knew I needed to also forgive my husband. Living as a single mom, I continued to attend Bible studies. I even pursued my study on pastoral counseling. I led a group, and we call ourselves the Praying Wives. And then I would also be involved in God is Able ministry, the CCF Unique Special Needs Ministry, and also the pastoral care. God has been doing miracles in my life. So many things have changed. I know I'm a better person. I know I'm not the same person that I was before. I even authored 5 books about people affected by disability and God's purpose for them, about women and inner beauty. And currently, I'm also co-hosting a radio program called God is Able. And soon, I will be also a host at the TV program for people affected by disability. I am just really in awe of where God is taking me and what He has next for me. So in His time, He will change my ashes to beauty. Well, life is not all about our happiness or comfort or our personal agenda. It's always about God. My name is Malu Ortiz, and this is God's story in my life.